What's up, guys? Watch me fix up this SDMO generator that I bought on Facebook Marketplace for $50. The guy told me he could get it to run, but it wouldn't put out power. He thinks the alternator's blown up, and I guess we're going to see if that's true. We got a Briggs & Stratton engine here. It says it's about 18 horsepower or something like that. This thing's only going to be running at like 1800 to 2600 RPM, so we're not going to be making that much power. Like I said, this thing's only a 5 kilowatt. It's also 5 kVA, so 5,000 starting, 5,000 running. Check the oil. Oil looks nice, and we're just going to go over the rest of this engine. You can do 240 and 120. It's a little strange that it's a SDMO engine. You don't really see too many of these. I think they're bought out by Kohler or John Deere now, something like that. Someone owns them. Taking a look at the back here. Got our fuel on-off switch. That feels all good. Got our choke lever there. Feels nice and mechanical. Usually don't feel them like that. They're usually kind of shitty plastic. There's our on-off switch. This thing's very confusing. It messed me up a bunch of times. Alright, we're going to try and pull start it and see what happens.
I know what's wrong. Yeah. It ain't got no gas in it.
I can't.
Well, you definitely got to check the gas on your generator before you start up. As you heard, it ran for a second there, but it's got almost zero fuel in it.
Yeah.
So we're going to fill it up here just so we can get it to run.
No, this is an SDMO.
5 degrees cooler.
296 cc.
So what's this one? 18 horsepower?
Yeah.
How is it 18?
It just says it.
It doesn't look big enough.
I think it says it's an 18. All right, here. You want to start it up?
It's a cat size.
Can I pass you your drink? Doesn't about to start generator.
So as you can see in here, the generator starts up,
Open that
runs
back part
great,
up.
but we're not getting much voltage at all. We're getting about 4 volts on 120 and about 4 volts on 240. So we're going to open up the alternator now and see what's happening. The alternator's almost never fried on these things. It's almost always some kind of internal component or something like that. Well, like look at that capacitor. Old capacitor, right? Most of the units I work on, it is just an issue with the capacitor. As you can see, this one's cracked up. So we're going to have to take it off and get a closer look at it and see what's going on with it.
I've had a few people recommend it to me. So. My esthetician had breast cancer and she used it on like her scars.
And I'm trying with the pliers. It looks super old and crusty in here, so I think I can break it off with ease. You know, whenever you want a zip tie to break, it never breaks. But the second you get some nice pliers on it, it won't do nothing. I'm going to have to get something to cut it off now.
Good, how you doing?
I'm embarrassing myself here.
Oh yeah, what a flip, right? Just go.
Quick cut, because I thought I could hide it.
We have enough for the dogs.
Cut it with that.
Yeah, but our dogs are small.
Yeah. Yeah, not her.
We're just gonna pull it off, see what it looks like.
7.5 pounder and an 11 pounder.
Yeah. You're just hiding in the house because it's too hot.
It's
Oh,
too
that's
hot.
right. I was keeping her all day. Yeah. They don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But enjoy your night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you too.
too.
See you. Bye.
And as you can see, the top of it is melted. This is almost 100% going to be our problem. Look at that. It's all melted. It is not supposed to look like that at all.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to pull that off. And I do have another capacitor laying around, so we're going to grab that and we're going to put it in place of this one just as a test to see if that fixes our problem. And if that does fix our problem, we're going to order the correct size, get it in, and install it.
They're behind us? Maybe.
Yeah, she's. Well, I think he's a cop. He's friends
Look
with
at that.
Dylan.
It's melted
yeah,
or something.
It's toast.
It's done. All right. I got another one for it though.
That's an original one, though.
What is that?
That's a capacitor.
Just zip tied on from the factory.
Yeah.
All right. Let's grab my new one.
Searching for the capacitor in here. It's not in here, but look at those two nice generators.
The actual specs.
Champion inverter, and that other one's
Yeah, it's
diesel. So
it's pretty close,
maybe you'll see
450
those come up
VAC.
soon.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you look at these two, they're both 450 VAC.
Oh, it has it still. You can read it.
Yep,
That's cool.
50 hertz. This one's 25 UF. This one's 36 UF.
That's pretty close. It's with the
As long as it's the same voltage,
margin
right?
Of, yeah, it's the voltage. The UF sort of matters, but not really on these. You need if it was actually a motor.
I have to switch these out. Gotta grab my kit.
All right, so we're gonna clip some new ends onto this thing just to get it to work. I've got my Princess Auto kit here. It's basically Harbor Freight for you Americans. Don't know if I should have left this part in or not, but I know when I'm watching videos and stuff like that, I like to see how everything's done, so I just thought I'd leave it in for everyone. I'm sure everyone knows how to use a crimper though. This is like the basic stuff right here, but yeah, we'll crimp that on, hook it up, and this is just an easy test. Just to see if this really is our problem, because who knows, maybe the alternator is fried, but I doubt it would be putting out 4 volts or something if it was fried. I'm sure it might be putting out closer to 0, but yeah, let's see if this works.
I've been wearing green ones every time we drive. The green ones are the driving ones.
Oh, I think they were on the table.
Okay, now as you can hear, the generator runs super well. It's putting out good voltage, maybe a little high being 140, but I think it's going to work its way down. We even did a little load test on it, handled it fine. It was only about a 1,000 watt heater, so yeah. But now we're just going to clean up the unit a bit. As you can see, we're just cleaning out the air filter and the filter housing. Clean that out. Going to take the spark plug out. A lot of you guys are going to hate on this, but we're just going to clean it up with some carburetor cleaner. Hit that. Hit it with a wire brush. This thing was looking super clean afterwards. It was looking super, super clean. So I know you guys are hating on it, but it does work. I wouldn't do this on my car though, but on a little generator. Flip and sell generator, it doesn't, it's not going to hurt nothing. Clean out the housing a bit there. Clean all your connections out a bit. They do make electrical brake clean as well for alternators and stuff like that, so maybe I might start using that stuff in the future just to clean my alternators out. There were some cobwebs and stuff in there, but we're just wiping this whole thing down, going to make it look a bit better for the next guy that buys it. Make sure it runs well as well, but just going to go over this whole thing. Okay, my part came in for my capacitor. I'm going to install that capacitor, and I got some other goodies I'm putting in. I'm going to put in a screen on this so that it can read voltage, and I just want to cover that other side up just because it looks a little bit ugly there. I don't know what was supposed to be there before, but I'm going to put a little screen on it. I'm going to put some rhino coating on it, and we're going to make it look all nice. But right now, I'm just getting this capacitor hooked up. It's a little weird just having to hook it up with a zip tie. I wish it had its own like actual mounting point, but I guess this is how it was from the factory, so this is what we're going to do. Didn't have a zip tie long enough, so we're just doubling them up here. I probably should have just got one longer zip tie, but this might hold it a little bit better anyways. Going over the whole thing, tightening it up. Alright, and we're going to throw some new connectors on here. I probably could just put something together to hook up into the old system, but you know, if you have a part that's old and it's only going to cost me like what, 50 cents to $1 or something to put some new connectors on there, like I might as well, right? The sheathing on this one was being annoying, so I had to cut some of it off with a razor blade there. And yeah, we're just gonna hook this all back up. Some people do hate on putting just crimp-on connectors on, but I've like never seen these things come off like ever. Like the only time I've ever seen them come off is on like units from the 70s or something like that, where it's just like the plastic gets so old that it falls off. But in my opinion, definitely better than a soldered connection. Okay, now we're just going to clean it up before we put that alternator back on, or the alternator cover, sorry. We're going to throw that on. These things always sketch me out, because that alternator's spinning back there. You have these wires and stuff, like something could definitely get clipped. So we just got to make sure everything fits right. Put this back plate back on. Oh, one of the things fell out. They have these little squares on the inside. And they can just pull right out there, so I had to put it back in. Tighten it back down. Alright, now that that's all finished up, it is time for a load test. We have I think it's a 1500 watt heater and a little light. So we're going to start it up. We're going to see how it runs on load. Okay, now I didn't want to bore you guys with building this. A little bit of sheet metal. I made new start-stop, and we got a little screen to record voltage and amps, and it does a couple other things just to make it look nice when we're selling it. It only cost me like 20-30 bucks to put all that together, so I'm only into this thing like $50 now. We're gonna start it up, see how the screen works, see if it shows the voltage and the amps and all that, and then yeah, we'll throw it on Marketplace and see if we can get it sold. Now the load I'm going to be putting on this is a lot bigger. We have a 6 horsepower vacuum and a 1500 watt heater. So we should be getting, it should be around 15-20 amps, something like that. So we're going to pull start it. It's kind of hard, but okay, and our little load test is done. We didn't run it for long because it doesn't have a lot of fuel in it, and it shut down on me. It's also on a bit of an angle, so it doesn't run too good, but we got to see the screen in action. It's showing us voltage, it's showing us amps. It's definitely not showing us the correct amount of amps, but, you know, better than nothing. It's still showing you something. Altogether, you know, put about $100 into this, 50 for the generator, 50 for parts, and I sold it for $300. And I'll say $300 ain't too bad for this generator. They're getting a 5 kilowatt unit that runs good, can handle some load, and yeah, that's the end of the video, and stick around for the next one. Bye.